What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel, Philly TV, and I'm your host, Aziatik. And today it's Comic Day Wednesday, where we will be geeking out about comics and all the pickups that I did for the 22nd of February 2017. So, without further ado, let's get into it. I'm picking them up from underneath so you can't see. Element of surprise and all that shit. Yes, first up is JLA Rebirth number 1. Yes, I'm really excited about this one. This is Batman's team that he put together. If you guys watched the video, I did picked up the prologue of this one and seen how Batman chose all the characters that he put together. So JLA issue number 1, it should be fun. Yes. Next up is True Believers, Old Man Logan, issue number 1. I said to myself, I'm not gonna pick up any more True Believers releases, but it's Wolverine, man. What can I do? I'm like totally addicted to Wolverine. When it comes to Wolverine and then I see him in the shelves, it's like, I can't just leave him there. You know what I mean? Next up is Quantum Teams Are Go! Issue number 1. This one sounds like Thunderbirds Are Go! But it's not. It's Quantum Teams. This is from Black Mass. I don't know if you guys knew about this or this is the first time hearing about this one. But I'm excited to read it nonetheless. Next up is another True Believers, and here you go again. It's Wolverine and the X-Men. Wolverine and the X-Men. Issue number 1. So this should be good. I haven't read this one, although like I read the Old Man Logan one. I have the book for it already, the graphic novel, like the trade paperback, but I don't know why I still picked up the first issue, I mean the True Believer issue. But it's all good. Next up is Deepak Chopra's Beyond. This is amazing one. This is from Graphic India. And yeah, it's Deepak Chopra's Beyond. This looks like a Secret Service James Bond type. But yeah, looks interesting. Next up is, I think this is from Image Comics, Belfry. Belfry is a one-shot and it's only for mature readers. Well, that's what they say, but I know you kids out there will be reading it. But yeah, this is exciting. The cover looks amazing. Looks scary as well with that skull. Look at that one. Next up is 4 Kids Walk into a Bank. And this is an exciting one. This is the 3rd issue, by the way. As you guys know, the first and second one, I got them on eBay. And yeah, I'm slowly finding the issues that I've been missing, and this is number 3. I picked this up at Forbidden Planet today. I went there and I was like, my jaw dropped because there's so many things that I want to pick up, and I just can't because I already been to my local comic shop because I support my local comic shop. It's small but it's good, it's more hearty and they all like take care of you and all that, rather than like those big chains where it's like they doesn't seem to care about the merchandise. There is everything is like over excessive volumes, and they don't even take care of the comics. But if you really like something that you don't find in your local CS, obviously you can go to your big comic shop, and you probably find the things that you like there. But yeah, I like shopping on my local CS. And next up is Grounded Raccoon. Rocket Raccoon, sorry. It's issue number 3. As you guys know, I already picked up 1 and 2, so this is a continuation of that. This is actually like a good cover. You know Rocket Raccoon, he's always angry and always attacking people. That is good. And next up is The Visitor. How and why he stayed. I didn't even know that this is Hellboy's story. Yeah, it's interesting. This guy was about to Hellboy, but he decided not to. And yeah, if you haven't checked it out, check it. You might find it interesting. I kind of like it, but something missing. I don't really like the Hellboy character. I mean, I've watched the films and I read some few comics, but I'm not really sold on Hellboy. I'm not a big fan. But anyway, next up is Vamp Blade. Vamp Blade, look at that cover. It's like, this is for mature readers. Actually, the reason I picked this up is I was in a forum on Facebook, and I got talking to this guy. I asked him about recommendations, what kind of comics that he likes, and then he said Vamp Blade. So luckily there was a release today, and it's like a first issue. So I said, okay, let me check it out and see what it's saying. Yeah, but it's a matured content. I don't think I'm allowed to read that. But anyway, next up is Loose Ends, issue number 2. I told myself I'm not gonna pick this up because the first issue kind of like left me, baffled with all the stories, and the panels are a bit weird. There's not a clear-cut story. There's so many things missing. There's so many loose ends. But that's why I said I'm not gonna pick it up. But hopefully this one will give me some answers. That's why I kind of like, okay, let's see if it's gonna turn into something good. It's a mini series, 4-part issue, and let's see where it's gonna take us on the second issue. And next up is Rough Riders. Rough Riders, issue number 1, Riders on the Storm. Look at the cover, they're all dead inside the casket, and they have like signs saying outlaw. So this guy must be a vigilante or something, I don't know. I have to check it out. Next up is issue number 1, The Unstoppable Wasp. Yes, this one is actually a good read. I already read this today. There's the appearance of Miss Marvel and Mockingbird on this one. So if you guys want to check this out, please do. Next up is something that I told myself I'm not gonna pick up because the first issue I wasn't happy. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not great as well. It is Van Helsing versus the Mummy of Amun-Ra. Amun-Ra. Yes, I said to myself, I'm not gonna pick this up. I'm not gonna pick the second issue because I didn't enjoy the first one. But man, I told you, impulse. I just kept picking things up, picking things up. Like, I can't leave that in the shelf. Let's pick it up. It's panic buying. You just wanna buy stuff. Oh, this cover looks good. Oh, this artwork looks good. Oh, that is an amazing title. Let's just pick it up. Another hard thing for comic collector as well is knowing when to stop picking up issues. Especially when you picked up 1, 2, and 3 issues of the same title and you think, yeah, this is good. But on the 3rd or 4th issue, it's kind of like falling off. And then it's like, you don't know whether you will pick it up again or drop it because there's so many things coming out every week. And, you're basically wasting your money if you're not gonna be enjoying the things that you read. So that's one of the hardest thing to do, knowing when to stop picking up those issues that are falling off. That makes sense. Next up is Highlander. There can only be one. Remember this? Remember this in the 80s? Like late 80s? I was so young then. I think I was like 10 or 11 when this came out. Then I used to be addicted to this show. I used to watch it every week. And now they have a book. Oh, MacLeod. Yes, that's him, MacLeod. I remember you. There can only be one, and he cuts their heads off. And the next pickup is another IDW, Darkness Visible, issue number 1. Yes, this cover is by Dave Kendall. This could easily be my cover of the week. You know, I like dark and gory covers, you know, artwork. Yeah, it could have been my pick of the week, but it isn't. Because you know why? There's another better cover than that. And it is... No, not this one. Well, this could have been easily my cover of the week as well. But it's not. Man, I have so many covers of the week. But this one is nearly... It's up there. The next one is Jim Henson's The Power of Dark Crystal. I mean, look at that cover. That could have been easily the cover of the week. Look at the color. I mean, it's cray-cray. So next up is my cover of the week. I mean, this could have easily been the cover of the week, or Darkness Visible could have been the cover of the week. Because I like gory, dark artwork. But the cover of the week is... Do you know what it is? League of Shadows Part 1. Batman Detective Comics number 951. Look at that cover. That's a crazy, crazy cover. I mean, guys, this is the first time I'm picking up this title, and it's already 951. You know, normally I start with the first issue, second issue, and then I like it, I go straight through and subscribe to all the issues. But this is 951. I don't even know why I did it. Well, I know why I did it, because it's part 1, so it's kind of like a new story. It looks like this guy defeated everyone. Batman is lying there, battered and bruised out there, right? Did you get it? Bruce is battered and bruised. And I don't even know who this guy is. Is that his name, Shiva? Another brilliant cover this week is Electro number 1. This will be my first time reading Electra story. I'm actually currently reading Kingpin's story, and there's a lot of mentions about Daredevil and Electra, because they're on that same universe, or, you know, world. So I decided to pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. Next up is She-Hulk, or Hulk number 3. I mean, I like that cover as well, you know. But the story on this one is quite good. I'm enjoying it at the moment. So I continue reading it. And at the moment, I'm on issue number 3. That's all the comics. Wait. Last but not the least, my top pick of the week is... Drum roll, please. The Old Guard by Craig Rucka, or Rucka, or Rucka. I don't know, guys. I don't know how to pronounce his name. That last name, Craig Rucka. Yes, he's been doing good with Wonder Woman lately, and you know, the graphic novel The Lies Volume 1 is coming out soon. I want to pick that up. And yes, this is my top pick of the week. So that is it, guys. We went through a lot of comics this week, but I do hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. By the way, I'll be going on holiday for 2 weeks. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to pick up new comics, but I will try my best for you guys to make that video and do some pickups. So until then, I'm your host, Aziatik, and I am out. Peace. Hi. Hi. Peace.